folks, Dude here. Looks like a standard telephone. Nothing too terribly crazy about it. It's my standard home phone, and it's a phone. Basically, I have Verizon, so I got Verizon at home, I got Verizon on my cell, and it's Verizon. It's very well engineered stuff, and it's got, it's got pretty much entire coverage in the country. Okay, well, basically, you got my cell. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's my cat. She's cute. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my cat. Oh, well. Alright, well, anyway, let's do a little experiment here. First off, let's just make a phone call. Well, what do you know? It works. Nothing crazy there. I'm not going to show you my cell phone number or my home phone number. That's why I got it partially closed. But you can see I'm making a phone call. Okay, let's prove to you I'm making a phone call. Alright, let's do it again. Okay, well, here we go. Call button, call button, call button, call button, call button, and recalling. Okay, it works. No problem there. You've seen me call the phone number twice. Okay, now, just for illustrative purposes, you gotta remember something that's very, very notable about a cell phone. First and foremost, this one is GPS enabled, so it goes on their network, and it goes from cell tower to cell tower, and it's actually pretty accurate. I mean, it's not like GPS where you can go down to centimeters or meters or anything like that, because it's been like 50 feet off at a time, and it's close enough for government work. It's good to navigate with. I use it all the flipping time. Now, what that entails is your network has to know where you are to say, okay, you've gone from this cell tower to this cell tower to this cell tower to this cell tower. We're going to triangulate your location and put you within 50 feet of your location. And it's hilarious, man. I've seen this thing saying, okay, you got 100 feet to your destination, 100 feet, 50 feet. I just drove past it. It goes, oh, you just passed it. Make the first legal U-turn. Okay, well, essentially, that means they know where you are at all flipping times. Do you like being known where you are? Well, no, you can turn that function off, and I'm not going to go through the menu and everything and do it on this, but you can turn that menu function off so it only operates on 911. If you got the tinfoil hat squad and you're paranoid. I'm not a member of the tinfoil hat squad, and I'm not that damn paranoid, but I can defeat a cell phone. How do you defeat a cell phone? Well, what you need to do is you need to make something known as a Faraday cage, or you need to make a dampening field. How do you make a dampening field? Well, it's very simple. You don't allow this radio wave to go up, say, hi, I'm here, use me, update the network, tell them where I'm at, and utilize it, well, as you see fit. If you don't want people to know where you're at and you want to have some anonymity, here's what you do. First off, turn off that function. Go through your menus. You might have to go online and look it up, and here's how you do it. You basically go in the menus, you say 911 location only. So it turns that function off until you need them to find you. And the cool thing is, I had a situation where I made a 911 call. It was an emergency situation, and as soon as the cops showed up, it was pretty much when I was calling. So I said, never mind, goodbye, hung up. 5 minutes later, they're calling me back to my number going, dude, are you okay? Or is there some issue that somebody grabbed you, throttled you, and ripped you away from your phone? I said, no, man, it's cool. There's a cop here. It's handled. Okay, so here's how you defeat the network. Okay, well, first off, you've got a phone that works. Obviously, this is on. You can see I'm showing it's not very legible, but I'm showing 4 bars, 2 bars of my power. It's good. You see me make 2 phone calls. It's working. Here's how you defeat the system. Let me unlock it first. And get my special agent. That's right, 2 layers of tinfoil. Okay, let's make the phone call. Okay, it is calling. It's calling. It's calling. It's trying to uplink to the network right this very second. It's trying to get a handshake, and basically it's kind of almost like, well, you remember when you had to go online with the old style modems with the and all the rest of that crap? That's what it's trying to do. It's trying to uplink right now. It's getting bupkis. It's basically saying, I'm shooting maybe 200 milliwatts of juice up, and I'm not getting any response. It's going to keep trying. It's going to keep trying. It's going to keep trying. And eventually it's going to time out. Has it timed out yet? Can we see? No, but it hasn't made the phone call. Okay, let me demonstrate again. Let me unwrap my package. Unwrap my package. And it timed out. I'm sorry, you didn't see me unwrap it completely, but it timed out. Now, just for illustrative purposes, let's unlock it again and recall. What do you know? It works. All right, let's do that one more time. Updated, recalled, rewrapped. Didn't get it in fast enough. Okay, now, one more time. What do you know? I locked up my phone. All right, folks. Well, basically, you see what you can do. I've got the blue screen of death that's gone white. Oh, that is so cool. All right, well, here's basically what you can do. If you want to render your phone as being completely unnoticeable in the scheme of things, make yourself a wallet. What I would do is I would basically get, well, some tinfoil, and I would basically make a pocket, or a wallet as you were, and have it straightened up with maybe a little bit of duct tape. Slip that bad boy in there and close it completely, and, well, you see what it did. This phone did not know how to handle this situation, and it locked up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to pull the battery and reboot it because it's still locked up. And I really have had no problems with these LG phones. It's a good unit. This is an NV3. It's actually a fairly decent phone. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Dude went back and got her own, well, NV3. They work. They're decent phones, and you can see how confused this little booger is. It just does not know what to do. All right, let's give it a reboot and see what happens. All right, let's see. Battery button, battery button, battery button, battery button. Okay, yanked my battery. Okay, I got my sign on screen, and it's doing what it needs to do. And just for illustrative purposes, I'll call my home phone one more time because, well, we've all seen what happens when I wrap up my phone for fun and profit. It goes bonkers. All right, let's see here. Okay, come on, phone. Okay, so it's not working. I got a full timestamp and everything's good like that there. One more recall. Okay, we are working. Let's see if I can't cheat this thing to work one more time the way I want it to go. All right, come on, tinfoil. You got one more task to do, and then we're good to go. All right, so, let me get out of my picture mode here, and I'm going to do one more recall. So, key twice. It's dialing. It's calling. It's freaking out. I didn't get it fast enough. I didn't get it fast enough. Let's try that one more time. Okay, see if I can't get it a little quicker here. You see? The sound of silence. That's how you defeat the system, man. Tell the man that you're not going to be dealing with him any longer. Tell the man that, well, get stuffed. Well, maybe not exactly like that, but if you remove yourself from the equation, it is still trying to dial. One more time, folks, just for fun and grins. You see? A little bit of tinfoil, a little bit of know-how, and your phone will be off the grid, and so will you. Also, you probably could also make do with a steel ammo can. Line it with some foam, drop your phone in there, and you ain't gonna be on the network, Bubba. Or just pull the battery. But the dirty little secret is, it's got an RFID chip in there. They don't need power to find your phone. Good times, and, well, stay safe, folks. But if you want to be anonymous, remember those methods. Good times!